Okay, Mittal, great to see you here online, but even more excited to see you again next week at FETC. Thanks for joining me today.
My pleasure, Kevin.
And as we've been discussing, the topic, which was last year and certainly will be this year again, AI is the acronym that is on the tip of everyone's tongue. When it comes to ed tech, it doesn't matter if you're a curriculum company or a network company or any other sort of software, AI is involved in that. But I guess my question for you and for your organization, while AI is everywhere, what aspects of it most affect your customers, those district IT leaders?
All right. So before I dive into what part of AI affects district IT leaders, uh, let me expand just a bit on why we believe that a perfect storm is building up in K to 12 school system when it comes to education as whole, right? So on one side, they all are driving towards digital curriculum, right thing to do. They are measuring everything, data analytics and insights, right? Inclusion and accessibility. Well, everybody has right to learn and get educated. Flexible learning spaces. Learning hasn't remained within the confines of a classroom. It's outdoor. It's going hybrid, right? Student safety and security more than ever. Think about wave detection. Think about various different alarms and all those sensors. Sustainability and energy efficiency, it has no longer remained just a buzzword. Everybody is environmental conscious, right? Everything is going online. If you see standardized tests, they are also being delivered online. And last but not the least, now the it's education is not in its silo. Collaboration, communications are becoming of paramount importance. So that's on one side, right? But on the other side, IT staff at school systems, it's getting leaner and leaner. We when we ask questions, we are finding it hard to get an answer that says, yeah, we had more IT people this year than last year, right? IT budgets are getting smaller and smaller, or maybe it is right sized. Subject matter expertise, right? It's very hard to find a Wi-Fi expert and a switching after expert and an IoT expert in the context of school systems, right? And the networks are getting more complex, so cost to design, deploy, manage, and optimize, the costs around those are going up. And last but not the least, actually, it's more important, Kevin, and that is now everybody is being their performance is being measured. Everything is SLA driven, including IT's performance, including what IT is able to deliver to the school system, right? So when you put these two together, right, we believe that in 2025, a perfect storm is building. And one of the things, as you rightly mentioned, is IT could adopt artificial intelligence, AI, right, in order to make the best out of it, deliver on the SLAs that they are expected to deliver on, right? Now, there are two aspects in which IT can deploy artificial intelligence, AI. One is from the perspective of network efficiency, and other one is from the perspective of operational efficiency, right? What we lovingly call AI ops, right? So very quickly, right, it's all about deploying AI initially where it matters the most. We say that, look, best thing for IT to do is to use crawl, walk, and run model when it comes to adopting AI. Okay, so in when you look at crawl, right, just the basic thing, which is use AI to ensure that you are able to fix incidents before they become service affecting in school system, preferably without having a truck roll happen, sending somebody to a given school, right? Walk, according to me, would be use AI in the form of operational efficiency in your day-to-day management by automating it. Okay, and run to me is use AI from soup to nuts, everything, right? So across the life cycle of network. Does that give you a little bit more color?
Absolutely, absolutely. So talk a little bit more about those tools on both sides that would best help network maintenance that maybe our listeners and our readers haven't considered in years past because those technologies weren't present.
Excellent. So as I mentioned, is that IT is getting leaner, SME time is limited, and truck rolls are getting more expensive. So the best way for them to deploy AI is to improve their network efficiency. Think about, so when, look, things are going to go wrong in a network, even in a school network, right? Would they not like if AI is able to surface issues before they blow up? Okay. Would they not like if AI is able to say, aha, 40 things are going wrong, or there are 40 alarms. Out of those, only 3 are important. Let me give you this with one example, right? You have 2 teachers. One teacher has one iPad that's not working well or not connecting, right? But the person is very vocal. Whereas there is another teacher with 30 students in the classroom, 30 iPads or 30 MacBooks or Chromebooks, and the whole class is down. But the teacher is very patient. If this teacher files one request, whereas the teacher whose one iPad is not working calls again and again, right now IT is more likely to tend to the former one with one iPad versus the whole classroom being down. However, AI has ability to say, aha, I know that this one is way more important. So that is identifying the priority of that incident. So what if AI told you, out of these 40 incidents, only these 3 are about to become service affecting? So you might want to take care of those. We don't want school IT to stop there. What if AI is able to tell IT is that, we know you have a lean staff, we know probably you don't have SMEs, here is the root cause analysis, here is the needle in that haystack. Okay. And last but not the least, what, think about, let's just keep walking in this right direction. Okay. What if AI tells IT, here are these 7 steps to follow or 3 steps to follow to fix it, all while seated in their own office, in their central IT, or maybe from their home if they have hybrid work culture, right? That's the power of AI. In the context of what I initially mentioned, is that they start crawling, and this is crawling to me, right?
Yeah.
That says,
Yeah.
just fix before it becomes service affecting,
Yeah.
right? So that's, now let's play this out, right, in terms of what else can they do from network efficiency. Right now they tweak certain parameters. So for let's take an example. There is an online testing event at a school. IT says, oh, I'm going to optimize it, right? And then they pray. Well, what if they were able to test everything beforehand? What if they're able to test in a virtual world and then see the results and put it in the real world, or apply those changes, network changes, configuration changes, right? IT could use all these levers in order to better deliver network efficiency. Now, let's take an example on the other side, which is operational efficiency. What if IT is able to say, oh, these are the things we do on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly and quarterly basis? What if they are able to automate all these things? What if they are able to automate every aspect that they do in a daily basis, right from running a script to evaluating the output and then taking decisions on how to optimize the network? So that's the AI for operational efficiency, AI ops, right? That we want them to start looking at these kind of AI solutions in order to run their network better.
Yeah. So I knew the toughest part of our conversation for me would be to end it here online, but I know we're going to have plenty of time next week in Florida for our readers who will be there, our listeners who will be there to come and follow up. Can you give us a little bit more detail about Ruckus specifically and the offerings that you're going to have out on the show floor, and how to kind of further this discussion?
Sure. So let's do this. Before I say what Ruckus offers, I want IT leaders to understand what should they look for, right? The show has so many things going on for them, right? If I were to be a school IT leader, these are the top 3 things that I would want to see. I would want to go and explore on the shop floor, right? Look for let's remain confined to various access networks, right? So look for vendors, or look for the best Wi-Fi technology, wired technology, IoT technologies, from performance, reliability, and scalability. Look, I always say that don't think about using AI to fix bad Wi-Fi. Start with a good Wi-Fi, and then use AI to take it to a whole new level. So the first thing I would want them to go and explore is vendors where they offer high performing, high reliability, high scalability access networks. Second one, now that IT is getting leaner and leaner, I want them to start looking at vendors where they offer cloud-based network management and network assurance. So Kevin, this is not the time and place for us to unpack, but I do invite them to go to booth 1349, where Ruckus Networks is demonstrating that, and go and ask them that network assurance, what is it, if we are not aware of that, okay? And the business analytics, okay? And the third that we discussed this time was AI, use of AI in delivering a better school network. So if nothing else, great Wi-Fi and switching technology. Second one is cloud-based network assurance. I'm not saying management, assurance. And the third one is how AI should be used to deliver a better school network. If IT leaders can touch upon those three things, and of course visit booth 1349 where Ruckus Networks is demonstrating all these things, I think they will come out ahead. Thank you
Fantastic.
for the opportunity.
Mittal, thank you for your insights and your time, and hopefully it will be sunny Florida where I see you next week.
Hey, good luck to you. Take care.